ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
The previous shloka, the second line, tasya kartaramati mam vidya kartaramavvyayam tasya chaturvarnyasya, for the fourfold the divisions based on his guna and karma. I am the karta. I know me myself to be akarta, iti Bhagavan said. So that is the thread for the next shloka, the connection. And the explanation, the elaboration, what we saw for the shloka, 13th shloka, Chaturvarnya Maya Srishtam. It is nothing but the explanation of the Bhashya. Bhashyakara, what he had said in this Bhashyam to that shloka, that alone Swamiji has said in English. Only the language is different. Bhashyakara in Sanskrit, Swamiji in English. The same. Content is same. It is a free. The comment is a explanation of the Bhashya. So out of the translation and the commentary on the words of the Bhashya. That's why there's much elaboration. Bhashyam requires such elaboration. Now the next shloka, 14th shloka, the first line, Father Krishna says, Namam karmani limpanti, because he said, Agam karta, Agam akarta. Therefore, karmani, actions do not limpanti, do not touch me. Later in the upcoming chapters, Bhagavan says, Padma Patra Ivambasa, like the water droplets on the lotus leaf. Lotus leaf is not touched by the water droplets. The water droplets, as though it is on the air, not touching the leaf. Like a pearl, it rolls here and there. No, it doesn't stick to the leaf. There is no stickiness. Generally water, when it is poured on the leaf, it will become flat, it will spread over the leaf. But in the case of lotus leaf, water assumes the smallest volume, smallest area, a droplet, the smallest sphere. So that is a comparison given. As the water cannot moist the lotus leaf. Similarly, karmani namam limpanti, karma do not touch me. Touch me means affect me. How karma affect? Karma affect in the form of producing the karma pala, that is pava punya, sukha dukkha. Therefore, karma do not affect me. When does karma affect a person? Only when the person has kartrutva buddhi. When the person doesn't have kartrutva buddhi, aham karta iti abhimanaha, if it is not there, then karma do not affect him. Because kartrutva buddhi not there. Only when kartrutvam is there, then only karma pala will affect. Yatra yatra kartrutvam tatta tatra bhoktrutvam. So aham karta, then aham bhokta. You have to be bhokta. If you say aham karta, then you have to be bhokta. In fact, ajnanis do karma to enjoy. They want to be bhokta. They want to enjoy the karma pala. Sukham. Mainly punyam sukham. Being ajnani, therefore they do karma which invite dukkham also. That is why they suffer. They are in samsara. But an intelligent person knows this karma pala which produces sukha dukkha. Most of the time it is dukkham only. Sometimes only sukham. So therefore, the intelligent person wants to become free from the hold of karma pala, punya papa. So therefore, and here Bhagavan says, karma do not touch because kartrutva buddhi not there. As Bhagavan Jnani also doesn't have kartrutva buddhi, therefore Jnani is also not affected by karma. And another thing is said, second quarter of the first shloka, name karma pale spruha, the longing, trishna, the yearning for the results of karma, not there for me. Neither karma pala affect me, nor there is spruha, the longing, an anxiety, a concern, a pressure for the results of karma. When pressure for the results of karma not there, when pressure for the results of karma not there, then the karma pala, whatever may be the karma pala do not touch. Pressure for the karma pala is there, therefore ajnani does karma. That is why they are worried most of the time, anticipating the results of karma. Whereas here Bhagavan says, as well as this is applicable for jnani, karma pales praha nasti, no pressure for the results of karma. Whatever may be the result, they are not bothered. Therefore, karma palas, why they are not bothered? Because they are kritakrityaha, they are purnaha. They don't lack anything. Bhagavan doesn't lack anything. Me partha, name trishlokeshu kinchana, name parthastu, name partha kartavyam. Bhagavan said before, the three loka are nothing to be done by me, nothing to be achieved by me. Me parthasti kartavyam trishlokeshu kinchana iti Bhagavan said before. Therefore, karma pala not there. Therefore, karmani alipanti iti, this is within code. Iti yaha janati, the one who knows me, that person also becomes free from the bondage of karma. Karma bihi nasabadhyate, is not bound by karma. How is it possible? When a person knows Bhagavan to be, when a person knows Ishvara to be that who is not affected by karma pala, who doesn't have trishna, longing for the karma, when a person knows, that person becomes free from the bondage of karma. How is it possible? Unless if the person is not different from Ishvara. If a jiva understands Ishvara to be that who is not affected by karma, who doesn't have trishna, that longing for karma pala, the jiva is not bound by karma. It is possible only when the jiva understands need the Ishvara to be non-different from him. This Mahavakya, then it is Jiveshvara Aikyam. In fact, this is a Mahavakya Upadesha Shloka. This is a Mahavakya Upadesha Shloka. Mahavakya generally in the form of a short, crispy statement. That Tvam Asi, Agam Brahmasmi, Prajnanam Brahma, as it is ended. Prajnanam Brahma Itraya, Ayamatma Brahma, Pandukya, Agam Brahmasmi, Radhaneka, Tattvamasi, Chandogya. So that Mahavakya, which is presented here in the form of a shloka. So Aikyam is pointed out. The one when the Jiva knows Ishvara to be not different from himself, then as Bhagavan is not touched by karma and karma pala, similarly Jiva also. The Jiva is Jnani now. Jnani Jiva also becomes free from the bondage of karma. This Mahavakya Upadesha. Okay, let us read explanation. Actions do not affect me. There is no longing with reference to the result of action for me. The one who knows me clearly in this way, iti yaha mam abhijanati, is not bound by action. He is not bound by action. So that is possible only when there is non-difference between Jiva and Ishvara. Otherwise, knowing Bhagavan to be free from karma, how Jiva can become free from karma? Knowing something, you don't become something. I know a dog, but I don't become a dog. Knowing donkey, I don't become a donkey. Anything for that matter, knowing something, I don't become that. But knowing Bhagavan to be free from karma, I become free from karma. The Ishvara Jnanena, Swarupa Jnanam, that is possible only when Ishvara Swarupa and my Swarupa is not different. In this shloka, Bhagavan reveals a fact about himself. Krishna reveals a fact about himself as Bhagavan and extends into the individual also. Even though Bhagavan has created the world and everything in it and performs various actions to keep it going, all these actions, whatever may be their nature, do not affect him. Therefore, akarta. That is why previous shloka is akarta, akarta, do not touch. Why Bhagavan says so? Aham akarta, the hetu is this. Amam karma limpanti. Therefore, aham akarta. Karma do not touch me. Therefore, aham akarta. Karma when touches, when karma influences, the person becomes a bhokta. Because he's a bhokta, therefore he has to be karma. When karma doesn't influence me, therefore aham na bhokta, therefore aham na karta. Yes, he says, amam karma limpanti, the actions do not touch me. They do not bind him, meaning they do not create sukha dukkha for him. Because they do not create punya papa for him, as they do for a jiva. Karmani, karma phalani, that is sukha dukkha. Punya papa alone produces sukha dukkha. Therefore, karma phala do not produce sukha dukkha because karma doesn't create punya papa. Why? Because kartrutvam not there. Kartrutva abhimana, karta iti abhimana nasti. That requires ajnanam. Ajnanam is the karanam for kartrutva abhimana. Ishvara doesn't have ajnanam. Ishvara is but ajnanam is also like a jiva, ajnani jiva. He also has to be suffering. He is not samsari, Ishvaraha, Nitya samsari. He is ever a samsari. And why do his actions do not affect him? Because the notion aham karta, I am the doer, is not there for him. The jiva, on the other hand, superimposes the notion of doership upon the atma and then thinks that the self is doing all the actions. That's the difference to jiva because of its abhimana, kartrutva abhimana. Atma is ever a karta. Jiva is, ajnana jiva is ever karta. That kartrutvam is superimposed on akarta, akartra atma. And where this kartrutvam, atma is akarta, then its kartrutvam is the notion of kartrutvam. Really, it is not. Upadhi cannot be karta. Upadhi being jada. The Sharira Manasangata being Jara, it cannot do karma. Atma cannot do karma. Therefore, Atma cannot be karta. Then where this kartrutvam is, that's why it is that something, it is notional. It's really not there. And once you have doership, kartrutvam, you also enjoyship, bhuktrutvam. Yatra yatra kartrutvam, tatra tatra bhuktrutvam. A person who looks upon himself or herself as a doer has to answer for all the action he or she does. So, once you become a karta, you become a bhokta and therefore you are accounted for all your actions. But in fact, self, the Atma is not a karta. When a person knows this particular fact, he or she no longer looks upon himself or herself as a karta, therefore unaffected by karma, unaffected by the results of karma, sukha dukkha, papa punya sukha dukkha. The question here didn't come. If Krishna knew that he was not a doer, why did he do karma? Was it because of a desire to accomplish something? No. Already Bhagavan said, Name Partha Sikartavyam, third chapter. No, he says, with reference to the result of action, there was no longing, karma phala trishna not there. No longing, no craving, no want whatsoever in him. Name karma pale sprha. Sprha is longing, trishna. Therefore, when he performed the karma, it was not for gaining result for himself. He did not look upon himself as one who was going to be better by performing a certain action. When does a person do karma? He wants to improve himself, wants to be better, wants to be better. But the better is always better only relative term and cannot be really better. The better is subject to improvement. So one cannot really be better by karma. Once he becomes better, further there's a scope of better. Further scope of being better is there. So there is no limit to betterness. So therefore karma doesn't fulfill a person. So Bhagavan doesn't look upon himself as was going to be better because he's already better, already best. Therefore, it doesn't have to become better by performing any particular kriya, karma. Know yourself to be a non-doer. Well, this may be true for Ishvara. What about me, you may ask? Jiva may ask. What about the Jiva, the individual, who is affected by all his or actions and also longs for certain results? This state of affairs is only for the ignorant, as the shloka tells us. The one who knows him clearly, yaha mam abhijanati, yaha mam ishwaram abhijanati. Krishna says, can also say, Krishna says, yaha mam abhijanati, the one who knows, can also say, actions do not affect me. I do not long for the results. As Bhagavan says, the person who knows the Bhagavan can also say this. Namam karmani limpranti name karma pales praha. Actions do not bind such people, nor do they crave for the results of action to make themselves better, because they know Bhagavan. So when they know Bhagavan, to be unaffected by karma, they also become unaffected by karma. Therefore, there is identity. Therefore, they don't crave for karma phala to become better. The word janati means knows. Abhijanati, abhitaha janati, clearly. No samshaya, no doubt. Very clear. Samyak jnanam, abhijanati. Samyak jnanam. Clear, clarity, clear understand, clear vision. The one who knows Ishvara clearly as oneself is being talked about here. That's why abhijanati, not just janat, abhijana. There is no other way of knowing the Paramatma, the non-doer. The Atma that is common here is the one who doesn't do, the one who is free from all attributes. This is the Atma that Krishna is talking about. For Atma, then there is no doership, no enjoyership. As long as the notion of doership is there, kartrutvam, then there is a distinct entity. And also when this notion of doership is gone, enjoyership also goes, leaving only the Atma that has no distinguishing features whatsoever. The Atma is non-doer, non-enjoyer, performs no action whatsoever. The Jiva is distinct from other jiva and jiva distinct from Paramatma because of the sense of doership. Kartrutva, this buddhi, abhivana. That is not there. Kartrutva not there, bhoktrutva not there. What is there is only Atma, Karta, Bhokta, Atma alone. That doesn't perform karma. So, therefore, if Atma has no distinguishing feature of its own, then how many Atmas can be there? Absence of distinguishing features means that there is only one Atma, Eka Atma, Advaita Atma. There is no Ishvara Atma and Jivatma. Ishvaratma is Paramatma. Jivatma is Jivatma. No difference. Therefore, Ekatma, Jiveshvara Aikyam, Jivatma, Paramatma Aikyam. No difference. Veda exists. No difference. Veda exists between the two. There is only one Atma who is Ishvara, who is Jiva. Yata Ishvaraha Akarta Dharmapala Spraha Nasti Ishvarasya Tadvat Jivaha Jivasyapi. Therefore, why then the seeming difference? It's all due to Upadhi. Upadhi is this Sharira Manasangata for Jiva, and this Jagat is Upadhi for Ishvara. Jagat is not only the world, the entire universe. The entire universe. The endless entire universe. One Upadhi is total, Samashti Upadhi, that is Ishvara Upadhi. That is called Ishvara. The Atma with Samashti Upadhi is called Ishvara. The other is individual. The individual Sharira Manasangata, body, mind, sense, come to that is Yashti Upadhi. Atma with Yashti Upadhi is called Jivaha. So the same Chaitanya from the standpoint of Samashti Upadhi, total Upadhi is called Ishvara. The same Chaitanya from the standpoint of Yashti Upadhi, the individual Upadhi is called Jiva. Upadhi is real. It is Upadhi is real or unreal. Upadhi is Mithya. So therefore Upadhi is dismissed. And therefore Ishvara is Chaitanya. Jiva is Chaitanya. Therefore Aveda, non-difference. Therefore Aikyam. A person who knows Atma as neither a doer nor an enjoyer, knows Ishvara as oneself. A person who knows, the Atma is Akarta Bhokta, then one who knows. He knows Ishvara. Knows Ishvara as because Ishvara is Akarta Bhokta and Atma is Akarta Bhokta. And the person knows both Aikyam. He knows himself to be not different from Ishvara. The Surupam of Ishvara is Atma, Surupam of oneself is Atma, therefore Vedaha. Aveda Atma. Like Krishna, the person, as Krishna, as Ishvara, the person is not bound by various karma that he or she may do. Saha karma bihi na badhyate. Whether these actions be scripturally enjoyed, Shastriya karma, Vedika karma, or material karma, worldly, Vedika karma or Laukika karma. This particular verse is said to be a Mahavakya shloka. When one more shloka was there before we saw. Janma karmacha me divyam, evam yoveti tattvataha. The same chapter, just a few shlokas before. Janma karmacha me divyam, evam yoveti tattvataha. Bhagavan said, those who know my divyam janma, divyam karma, that person, for that person, Jaktva Devam Punarjanma, Aitimam so giving up the body comes to be alone. It's free, becomes free. That is also Bhagavad. That is also Bhagavad. So Bhagavad Padesha Shloka. Because Jiva and Ishvara are equated, therefore Mahavakya Padesha. I am not bound, and anyone who knows me also not bound. This is possible only when there is oneness. Therefore, we will see identity between Ishvara and Jiva, an identity that must be understood. This understanding, this jnanam is called moksha. Moksha. Then the next shloka, the next shloka, again Krishna tells Arjuna how to gain this knowledge. Jnanam is a means for moksha. Jnanam is moksha. Jnanam is moksha. Then how to gain this knowledge? Giving moksha. That is true. Evam jnatva kritam karma
Evam nyatva krutam karma
purvairati mumukshubhihi
purvairabhi mumukshubhihi
kuru karmaiva tasmat tvam
kuru karmaiva tasmatvam
purvaih purvataram kritam
purvai purvataram krutam
evam jnatva evam jnatva evam thus in this manner jnatva knowing purvaihi mumukshubhihi. Purva is before. The mumukshus who were present before, mumukshus of the ancient times before. Evam jnatva, thus knowing the identity, understanding the identity of Jiveshwara, they become free. Api purvaihi evam jnatva kritam karma. Evam jnatva kritam karma purvairapi mumukshubhihi mumukshu karanta shabda like guruvihi mumukshubhihi. By the mumukshus in this manner, having known jnatva, they performed karma. Karma kritam, mumukshubhi, karma kritam. This is karmani prayaha. Karma kritam, karma done by them. Therefore, see, knowing this, they did karma. Therefore, you also do karma. Puru karma tasmatvam. Therefore, you also do karma. Purvai purvataram kritam. That is karma yoga. Karma yoga, by karma yoga only, we have seen SRT is developed. Antakarana shuddhi. Moksha is a goal for that. SRT is a goal. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Antakaranam should be of that configuration. SRT, as the mumukshus before did karma and gained SRT, Antakarana Shuddhi, which is required for Jnanam. Therefore, you also do karma. Tasmat, Purvaiki, as the Purva, as the people who came before you did. The same way, Purvataram, karma, you also do. See, the one inspiring Arjuna to do karma. Therefore, for moksha, what is required is preparation. Preparation comes only by doing. Therefore, you also do. Goal is moksha. For that, the means is karma yoga, not direct. Antakarna shuddhi is required. Antakarnam should be ready. Because moksha is only by jnanam. Antakarnam should be ready for it. Therefore, do karma. That is the idea. Otherwise, the shloka, if you take literally the do karma, you get moksha. That is. Otherwise, the shloka is no meaning. Okay. Knowing me in this manner, even seekers of ancient times performed action. Therefore, indeed, perform action just as it was done by those who came before in the ancient past. Knowing Krishna, the Lord, in this manner, evam is in this manner, refers back to what was said in the previous shloka. Evam yatva, actions do not touch me, actions, karma palas, not the riti, yahajanati, that is knowing. In this manner, knowing actions do not affect me. Namam karmani limpati namay karma pales. Therefore, Krishna said that he had no craving for the results of any action because Atma is Purnaha, complete, therefore Asangaha, free of all attachment. So, therefore, knowing me in this manner, even seekers of ancient times, knowing me need to be Atma. Atma is free from all actions. It has no doership whatsoever. Atma's nature is pure consciousness, Chaitanya, free from any kind of volition. Volition is always dependent on Atma, but Atma is not dependent on volition. That is all diversion. Kartrutvam, every Kartrutvam there is Atma, but that is our Kartrutvam has its basis on Atma, but Atma doesn't have its basis on Kartrutva. Kartrutva, Abhimana, minus Atma cannot exist. So therefore, it is dependent on Atma, but Atma is independent. Therefore, with reference to the result of action, karma pala, there is no longing, no trishna in Atma. Atma cannot do karma, first of all. Then where is the question of longing for the result of karma? Because there is no doership. That is why no doership for Atma. Kartrutvam not there. To be a karta, it has to be sangha. It has to have sangha. It should be limited. It should have parts. It should have all the attributes. So, therefore, because there is no doership for Atma, actions do not touch Krishna or the person who knows the Atma and the Ishvara are one. Actions do not affect Krishna, the Ishvara, the Lord, because he knows he is Purnaha. Similarly, it doesn't touch Jnani. He is not different from Ishvara because there's Aikya Jnana. And who gains his knowledge? Krishna pointed out earlier in the chapter, the 10th shloka. Ye yata mam prapadyante Bhagavad Jnana Tapasa. Sorry, Bhagavad Jnana Tapasa Bhutavat Bhavamagataha, Bhagavan said before. Pointed earlier in the chapter, the 10th shloka, that many people have already reached him in this way. It did not mean everyone, only those who are seekers, mumukshus, who wanted liberation. That is mumukshu. Once they had the knowledge, what did they get? Actions do not affect them. Namam karma vimpatti. And they no longer needed for results. Ame karma palis praga. This is what moksha is all about. There is no other moksha in fact. The next topic, having the knowledge, doesn't preclude action. Because you have jnana, meaning that you have to give karma. So Purvaihi, previously seekers were doing karma. So only you also can do karma. That's a teaching. We will continue in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.